She must have been sleeping on it, she realized. What's wrong? Lindy asked, her voice fogged with sleep. Where's Mr. Wood? Chris demanded impatiently. Where'd you put him? Huh? Put him? Lindy struggled to focus her eyes. She saw Slappy sitting stiffly on the chair across the room by himself. It's not funny, Chris snapped. She climbed out of bed, pulled down the hem of her nightshirt, and made her way quickly to the chair in front of the window. Don't you ever get tired of playing stupid jokes? Jokes? Huh? Lindy lowered her feet to the floor. Chris bent down to search the floor under the chair. Then she moved to the foot of the bed and got down on her knees to search under both twin beds. Where is he, Lindy? She asked angrily. On her knees at the foot of the bed. I don't think this is funny. I really don't. Well, neither do I, Lindy insisted, standing up and stretching. Chris climbed to her feet. Her eyes went wide as she spotted the missing dummy. Oh. Lindy followed her sister's startled haze. Mr. Wood grinned at them from the doorway. He appeared to be standing, his skinny legs bent at an awkward angle. He was wearing Chris's dress-up clothes, the Betsy Johnson skirt and the silk blouse. Her mouth wide open in surprise, Chris made her way quickly to the doorway. She immediately saw that the dummy wasn't standing really on his own. He had been propped up, the doorknob shoved into the opening of his back. She grabbed the dummy by the waist and pulled him away from the door. My blouse, it's all wrinkled, she cried, holding it so Lindy could see. She narrowed her eyes angrily at her sister. This was so obnoxious of you, Lindy. Me, Lindy shrieked. I swear, Chris, I didn't do it. I slept like a rock last night. I didn't move. I didn't get up until you woke me. I didn't do it, really. Chris stared hard at her sister, then lowered her eyes to the dummy. In her blouse and skirt, Mr. Wood grinned up at her as if enjoying her bewilderment. Well, Mr. Wood, Chris said out loud, I guess you put on my clothes and walked to the door all by yourself. Lindy started to say something, but her mother's voice from downstairs interrupted. Are you girls going to school today? Where are you? You're late. Late. Coming, Chris called down, casting an angry glance at Lindy. She carefully set Mr. Wood down on his back on her bed and pulled her skirt and blouse off him. She looked up to see Lindy making a mad dash across the hall to be first in the bathroom. Sighing, Chris stared down at Mr. Wood. The dummy grinned up at her, a mischievous grin on his face. Well, what's going on? She asked the dummy. I didn't dress you up and move you, and Lindy swears she didn't do it. But if we didn't do it, she thought, who did? Chapter 8. Tilt his head forward, Lindy instructed. That's it. If you bounce him up and down a little, it'll make it look like he's laughing. Look like he's laughing. Look like he's laughing. Chris obediently bounced Mr. Wood on her lap, making him laugh. Don't move his mouth so much, Lindy told her. I think you're both crazy, Lindy's friend Alice said. So what else is new? Cody joked. All four of them were sitting in a small patch of shade under the bent old maple tree in the Powell's backyard. It was a hot Saturday afternoon, the sun high in a pale blue sky, with yellow light filtering down through the shifting leaves above their heads. Barky sniffed busily around the yard, his little tail wagging nonstop. Chris sat on a folding chair which leaned back against the gnarled tree trunk. She had Mr. Wood on her lap. Lindy and Alice stood at the edge of the shade, their hands crossed over their chest, watching Chris's performance with frowns of concentration on their faces. Alice was a tall, skinny girl with straight black hair down to her shoulders, a snub nose, and a pretty heart-shaped mouth. She was wearing white shorts and a bright blue midriff top. Cody was sprawled on his back in the grass, his hands behind his head, a long blade of grass between his teeth. Chris was trying to show off her ventriloquist skills, but Lindy kept interrupting with helpful suggestions. When she wasn't making suggestions, Lindy was nervously glancing at her watch. She didn't want to be late for her job at Amy's birthday party at 2 o'clock. I think you're way weird, Alice told Lindy. No way, Lindy replied. Slappy is a lot of fun and I'm going to make a lot of money with him. And maybe I'll be a comedy star or something when I'm older. She glanced at her watch. Well, everyone at school thinks that both of you are weird, Alice said, swatting a fly off her bare arm. Who cares? Lindy replied sharply. They're all weird too. And so are you, Chris made Mr. Wood say. I could see your lips move, Lindy told Chris. Chris rolled her eyes. Give me a break. You've been giving me a hard time all morning. Just trying to help, Lindy said. You don't have to be so defensive, do you? Chris uttered an angry growl. Was that your stomach? She made Mr. Wood say. Cody laughed. At least one person thinks you're funny, Lindy said dryly. But if you want to do parties, you really should get some better jokes. Chris let the dummy slump to her lap. I can find any good joke books, she said dejectedly. Where do you find your jokes? A superior sneer formed on Lindsay's face. She crossed her long hair behind her shoulder. I make up my own jokes, she replied snootily. You are a joke, Cody said. Ha ha, remind me to laugh later, Lindy said sarcastically. I can't believe you don't have your dummy out here, Alice told Lindy. I mean, don't you want to rehearse for the party? No need, Lindy replied. I've got my act down. I don't want to over-rehearse. Chris groaned loudly. Some of the other parents are staying at the birthday party to watch Slappy and me, Lindy continued, ignoring Chris's sarcasm. If the kids like me, their parents might hire me for their parties. Maybe you and Chris should do an act together, Alice suggested. That could be really awesome. Yeah, what an act. Then they'd be 4 dummies, Cody joked. Alice was the only one that laughed. Lindsay made a face at Cody. That might actually be fun, she said thoughtfully. And then she added, when Chris is ready. Chris drew in her breath and prepared to make an angry reply, but before she can say anything, Lindy grabbed Mr. Wood from her hands. Let me give you some pointers, Lindy said, putting one foot on Chris's folded chair and arranging Mr. Wood on her lap. You have to hold him up straighter, like this. Hey, give him back, Chris demanded, reaching for the dummy. As she reached up, Mr. Wood suddenly lowered his head until he was staring down at her. You're a jerk, he rasped in Chris's face, speaking in a low, throaty growl. Huh? Chris pulled back in surprise. You're a stupid jerk, Mr. Wood repeated nastily in the same harsh growl. Lindy, stop it, Chris cried. Cody and Alice both stared in open-mouthed surprise. Stupid moron, get lost, stupid jerk. The dummy rasped in Chris's face. Whoa, Cody exclaimed. Make him stop. Chris screamed at her sister. self. And that brings us to the end of chapter 8. So now we are on chapter 9, and we'll save it for the next reading. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you are not already part of this family.